But of course, like at any school, there were quite a few twats around too. There was one very nasty gang called the Green Outfit, a group of thuggish bastards who bullied all the younger kids and terrorised the geeks. Their leader was a massive brick shithouse who called himself Yellow Cassette's Peck. He used to mug nerds for their dinner money by twisting their ears around and picking them up off the ground by their nipples. He was a twat. Then there was Krusty Chops, a real smeggy crust dog, one of the but ugliest people I have ever seen, a completely repulsive scummer who throttled people with their own ties, and he made them eat their own socks. Now his best pal and fellow gang member was Da Checkers, a vicious biter who got his nickname by single-handedly wiping out the chess and checkers team one by one. Apparently, he even ate the team captain, starting with his feet and working his way upwards. Now, if you saw the three of them together, you knew there was going to be big trouble. That day, as I stood with Will and Hugh, acting all ace and cool, our little pest of a friend came along to us. His name was Nippy Want, and we called him the Glancing Needer. He was pathetically hopeless, and you knew he would never amount to anything but a sex coin of a man. He was very short and wore a yellow shirt that went down below his knees, and on one eye he wore a monocle, while the other eye was just simply grey. His walk was more of a struggling hobble, and his voice sounded like Nippy Wants. "Hey, gang!" he called, raising his weird hand for us to high-five. "Oh, yeah, hi, yeah, hi." We all mumbled back at him, half-heartedly. "What do you want, Nippy?" "Well, my fine friends," he grovelled, hands now together in a sort of begging formation as he looked up at us. "One is very hungry, you might say desperate for some dinner today. You see, dearest mother forgot to give me my dinner money today, so I was just wondering if any of you fine, honourable chaps could spare little old me some solids. Just a bit of Swiss roll or some quiche, you know, or maybe a bit of malt loaf if you have any." Hughie gave him a slap around the chops. "Ooh, ow, thank you very much. Oh, boys, look, now, boys," he said. Now, look, we are all, we are all gentlemen here, aren't we? You are not dealing with a simpleton here, or a mere beggar. I am not a poor little Whig son, just a hungry lad, that's all, and I am reaching out to three of the finest young men one could find around these parts." Nippy really was strange, for his vile accent sounded as if it came from some sort of old pervert trying to be hip and down with the kids, and yet here was a scabby 14-year-old pipsqueak crouched before me. Nippy always had a trail of snot coming from his schnoz, which he always wiped off with his scraggy sleeve. We kind of liked having him around because he basically made the best of us look better. My acne paled in comparison to his grotesque figure, but we were the only people who were okay with him, for the rest used to give him a real hard time. Even the teachers called him things like rat boy and junk dog.